Tears of the Kingdom is finally out. Ugh, it's been a long 6 years waiting for a sequel to one of the best games on the Switch. And now it's finally here in all of its free-falling green goopy glue glory. Okay, I don't know why I wrote it like that. Reviews appeared all over the internet the day before the release, praising everything about the new Zelda. Its music, the gameplay, the goop. I really like the green goop. But are these accurate? Does Tears of the Kingdom live up to the hype? Or are these critics just fanboying over an almost 40-year-old franchise? Before we dive into Sky Hyrule, I'd like to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail is a new free-to-play strategy RPG game made by Hoyoverse, the creators of Genshin Impact. This role-playing game includes a strategic turn-based combat system, maze exploration, and puzzles. Y'all love puzzles, don't lie to yourselves, puzzles are the best. Honkai Star Rail is cross-platform, so you can play anytime, anywhere, which is good because I'm definitely into this game and I can't stop. Also, this game is pretty. The world, the stars, it's fantastic. The world of Honkai Star Rail is brimming with futuristic space stations, motherships, and a bunch of cool space dudes to fight against. This is really getting me ready for the totally going to happen Animal Crossing New Space. I'm living out my New Space dreams in Star Rail as we speak. Don't even get me started on the music. Oh my god, there's a bit of nice spacey lo-fi that plays throughout the game, and I am here for it. And there's a new update coming. Honkai Star Rail is introducing the highly anticipated character Jing Yuan. He has a laid-back demeanor but calculated nature, which makes him an interesting character to get to know. But there are definitely other reasons to get to know him. Like his sick ultimate attack that utilizes multi-target AoE to deal a ton of damage. What did you think I was talking about? Don't take my word for it, try the character out for yourself. Jing Yuan is available in Honkai Star Rail right now. Make sure you click the link in the description or the pinned comment to download the game and try him out for yourself. And use my promo code to receive 10 Stellar Jades. It's in the description if you want to give this code a nice little copy. Now back to the video. I'm gonna come right out and say that this game is fantastic. I've dropped about 10 hours into the game so far, and I feel like I'm in the early stages of this whole experience that Tears of the Kingdom presents us with. Just to preface the rest of the video, I'm going to avoid story and major gameplay mechanic spoilers. I'll only talk about things that we had previously seen in officially released trailers. While this is still the same world as Breath of the Wild, it doesn't feel like the same game, at all. There's a ton of new enemies to fight, new mechanics to solve puzzles with, and a whole sky area that you've never explored before. It truly does feel like a brand new game, but it still has the familiarity of a game that we have played before. The feel, the controls, and the layout of the surface are all things that we have experienced, but the devs did a fantastic job at making even the familiar stuff seem new, which makes you want to explore even more. Tears of the Kingdom has a great main story. Gone are the days of just go fight Ganon immediately after doing the tutorial. We now have a bit longer of a main quest line that has a few steps. I think this is because there are some hefty new mechanics that the game has to kind of walk you through before releasing you to your own devices. Though nothing actually stops you from exploring whatever you want once you're through the tutorial area. You can completely ignore the main story and wander around at your leisure. There are multiple clear goals and somewhat of a linear path to follow, but still the complete freedom that an open world game should give you. As per usual, there are side quests to keep you immersed in the world. As you explore, you can find things to do to keep you occupied. The structure is definitely similar to what we're used to with Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom is really a breath of fresh air. I wrote it like that. I'm not at all that far into the story, so I'm not quite sure how lengthy it is yet, but I'm very much enjoying the quests that the game is sending me on. You know when you experience a game that's so fun that you wish you could completely forget it, so you could experience it all over again? Yeah, that's what this game does to you. If you've played Breath of the Wild in the past, this game feels like a brand new, unexplored version of that. The developers were like, here, forget Breath of the Wild. Explore this amazing game for the first time all over again. Speaking of changes from Breath of the Wild, holy quality of life improvements. Is your weapon stash full but you're opening a chest with another weapon in it? The game now lets you change out any weapon in your inventory to replace it with a better weapon in the chest. Oh my god, it's amazing that I don't have to close the chest, go into my inventory, throw out whatever weapon that sucks the most, and then go back through the entire cutscene of opening a chest all over again. This is probably my favorite update that they made to the world. We also have a recipe book now, so if you don't want to continuously go into your inventory, select 5 apples, and cook, you can now just go to an ingredient, select a recipe, and the game autofills whatever ingredients you have to make the recipe for you. It's fantastic. We've seen countless vehicles in trailers for this game, and I gotta say, they nailed these things. The mini flying plane bird thing, the hot air balloon, minecarts, everything is done so well. I can understand why this game took 6 years to make. Between the vehicles and the ability to fuse anything to your weapons, I can't even imagine the bugs that came from giving us the almost unlimited ability to customize everything. The crazy vehicles that people have been building, oh my god, the internet has so much in store. Not to mention the other crazy unintended masterpieces that people are gonna construct. I'm looking forward to crazy mansions from people who like to just spend all day creating something cool. And it makes me feel super inferior with my building skills, and I'm never gonna be this good. It's like people being really good at decorating in Animal Crossing, and you put like a panda bear down on the ground, and you're like, yep, that's good. And then you turn the corner and someone like made this crazy oasis that is just breathtaking. These cool new abilities bring a whole new immersiveness and player control to the game. You can really choose how you want to play the game. Tears of the Kingdom gives you all the freedom of the world. If you want to sneak around most of the monsters because you're not a huge fan of fighting them, you can. If you want to run head-on into a huge enemy and die 100 times, you can do that too. There are so many new surprises I wasn't ready for. I won't spoil them here, but the developers did take Breath of the Wild and improved the crap out of it. New areas to explore, new enemies, new puzzles. It truly is a brand new game. Certain areas that existed in Breath of the Wild have been completely changed or adjusted so that even the areas that you have explored before now feel completely different. The puzzles have completely upgraded. I feel like Breath of the Wild did everything that could possibly be done for puzzles, but Tears of the Kingdom proved that to be very incorrect. There's a ton of new puzzles to solve. They make you feel incredibly dumb in the process, but in the best way possible, so when you finally solve it, you feel accomplished. And also more dumb, because usually the solution is a lot easier than you're making it out to be. Even though Tears of the Kingdom is different enough from Breath of the Wild to be its own game, it still has a similar formula to Breath of the Wild. Open world game, monsters everywhere, a ton of exploration, the puzzles, and so many more mechanics that I won't spoil you on because most of the things in this game are better if you find them and experience them for yourself. If you aren't a fan of what Breath of the Wild was as a game, then maybe this isn't for you. But I do highly encourage that you give it a try. Even if you go buy a physical copy, try it for a few hours and return it if you aren't having fun. I'm still in the early parts of the game, but this is one of the games that everyone needs to experience. Tears of the Kingdom is quickly becoming my new favorite Zelda game. And all of the crazy things that people are doing inside of the game just show the amount of potential for freedom and fun. It truly feels like you can do whatever you want to do, like a true open world game should. Do you think Tears of the Kingdom is worth it? What do you like or not like about the game? Let everyone know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!